Let's dive into technology a little bit. In addition to all of the macro things that have happened this year, one of the big things that has really disrupted not just our industry, but humanity in general is the rapid pace that AI is evolving. I'd be curious to hear from all of you your perspective on what have you seen in terms of AI implementation or ways that it is being adopted by different organizations that is truly making an impact, and whether it's your own customers or even just what you're seeing across the board, and how is it truly making our industry better, more efficient, more resilient, and helping the folks in this industry as well.
Thank you for that. You've got to bring up that AI subject for sure. And what we're seeing is there's been a prioritization. I think we said the word decisions. It's decisions enablement. And so AI hasn't necessarily been the strategy. I think it's been the decision quality has been, and AI is helping enable it. So leaders are using the technology, again, whether it's AI and other things, to reduce that uncertainty, because it is the norm now that we live in. And it's not necessarily replacing judgment, but it's trying to help reduce uncertainty. And so maybe what I'm seeing or what we're hearing CSCOs and other executive leaders from the supply chain are actually doing is, well, it's perhaps we can narrow the scope. Maybe we do a few pilots and just have clear ROI expectations as an example. Maybe we can embed some of the technology into our workflows. The tools must live where operators already work. And we're also demanding things like explainability. Can we black box outputs, for example, that are increasingly rejected? And that's, of course, there's that data piece, which you continue to feed and update as you go along the way. But yeah, I'd love to hear kind of how Kinta and Linda and those types of organizations are applying it.
I'll jump in here. I think there is a lot of discussion. The warehousing, logistics, manufacturing sectors are very old and very integrated with the systems that they have in place, whether it's CapEx or OpEx. I think that tailoring the service levels, inventory strategies, pricing, all will come into play. And I really think the thing in the warehouse industry that will help tremendously is creating digital twins and using those to make decisions before you do capacity or you do any other decisions for capital expense. I think it's very interesting what will happen in this space and how we will use that to make better decisions. Really, the warehouse system needs to drive decisions that feed the brands that align with where we shop, because today we shop everywhere all the time. It's very different.
Yeah. Kinta?
I think for us, and by us, I mean in beauty, really any type of technology enhancement, and certainly AI, helps with speed, right? When we think about go-to-market, when we think about being able to gather all of the data points that inform strategy, how can we best position those who are making those decisions to be able to make them better, quicker, right? And really connect more of the dots that allow us to realize the outcomes that we're planning for.